kicking the house at 30.
And now it's time for the Mile High Liquor Hour.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the 9th episode of the Mile High Liquor Hour. My name is James.
Yo, I'm Droop.
And we are
The borrachos.
Coming to you back from the Liquor Shack. And today we have a guest with us. This is Walt.
Hey, what's up? I'm Walt, frontman of American Overdose, and
yeah.
a local heavy drinker. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
That's the kind of energy we like to start out with.
Right.
It's very positive. And there's the monkey.
All right. Today, since it's going to be St. Patty's Day coming up,
Yeah.
we're going to do Shot 30 with the Jameson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, today is the 15th. This will go out, I swear. It's like every time we do these, man, there's been times where we recorded an episode and like it didn't get released until like 3 months later or something like that, or like a couple weeks or something like that. But
Yeah, I heard the 15th of March. I'm like, oh, it's a March episode. Let's stab a politician.
nice.
An eighth low.
All right, sweet, man. Good old.
Well, so this is the first episode actually of the year. Mm-hmm. We've been slacking a little bit, but
It's been good. It's been a good time.
cheers, cheers.
All right. Dink, dink. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right.
How you doing, Satan?
Tastes like apples and potatoes. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, what do you taste?
It was wrong.
You're that kind of guy who likes him a lot.
Oh man! All right, cool. Well, shit, dude. Well, yeah, man, it's been a long time, dude. Yeah, the last episode we did was like late December. I think it was late December.
Yeah, it was like the day before New Year's Eve, I remember.
And
Yeah, because we thought it was New Year's Eve because we didn't work.
That's right.
And then we realized, wait, tomorrow's not New Year's Eve.
I got called out.
Tomorrow's
for that
not
too,
Christmas.
Yeah. Somebody reached out to me and said, "Hey, you thought it was like a different day, and it really was." And I was like, "Man, it was the eve of Christmas Eve."
Yeah. No, but we did figure it out on the podcast.
Right, we did correct it later on. That was the same time. Yeah, that was like the show. Right, we talked about the show, and we actually
album release show.
Yeah, we had Squire Lounge. Walt's band was there too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did we play that? I can't remember if we played that night.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I never remember when we played. Like, it's all just a fuzzy memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was them and Fiends. Yeah, Fiends.
Yeah, Fiends. That's right.
The album release, that little fucking place. Squire Lounge is cool.
Certain Punishment.
Yeah, Colfax is just cool.
American Overdose.
We were getting a discount on alcohol, and I still got drunk in the parking lot drinking out of Fiend's trunk.
That's the best way, right? Just getting drunk out of the fucking trunk.
Yeah, man. Old habits die hard.
Yeah, no,
He keeps leaving and he keeps stumbling, right?
that was a good show. Then what else did we do since then? I can't remember. I don't think there was any. I don't think we played any. We might have played a show. Goose Town. That's right.
Oh, yep.
That's right.
Goose
I think that was the last show we ever played with you, huh?
No. Oh, yeah. No,
That
you
was
were
our
just
last
there.
show.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The one I went to, where was that at? Goose Town?
Yes.
Okay.
That was the last Super Bowl Sunday. That's right. We went out and we just went out to the.
Yeah.
It was dead as fuck.
Oh, that's right. I wasn't supposed to go, and then I just showed up like, fuck it, I'm going. I was actually here with his brother, and then the Super Bowl ended, and then I'm like, how far is that place? It's like 12 minutes.
Yeah, we were. So I was already kind of fucked up too. It's right. I had a test the next day, and like, that test did not happen. I rescheduled and everything. I was so fucked up. I woke up the next day. I think I even worked from home all day. It was just it was fun.
Yeah, I remember warning you. What are you doing?
And then Rob too. Yeah, he was beyond fucked up. That's right.
Yeah, it was.
It was cool. It was cool. It was a cool time. But yeah, man. Hey, I'm glad we're back. I'm glad we're starting the year off hard here. So so today, we'll get into the beers in a bit. It's kind of, since it's St. Patty's Day, it's first day of the year. What's something we haven't. We usually do craft brew and stuff like that.
Our first podcast of the year.
Whatever. Fuck off. But I guess we're gonna drink malt liquor today.
Yeah.
Malt off.
Well, originally it was gonna be Mickey's because Walt mentioned he likes Mickey's. We're like, we should do a malt liquor podcast. And then James over here brought it up. He's like, we should do a battle of the malts.
A malt off.
A malt off.
And like a piece of me would be like, this is such a bad idea, but you didn't buy a Steel Reserve, so it's still.
Oh yeah, I told him. I was like, that one's out of the picture.
Yeah, I got standards. I'll drink Scope before I drink Steel Reserve.
Oh man,
Still
it's rough.
You guys have had Evil Eye?
Oh
I
yeah.
haven't had that one.
Oh really?
Ooh, if you don't like Steel Reserve, don't even
think about it. Yeah, or
Evil Eye's collecting dust.
or side pocket.
Oh yep, I've had Side Pocket and Country Club. Those are all high gravity, but up there like 10, 12, 13%.
See, I hate that high gravity stuff. It just like turns my guts upside down.
And those headaches you get, at least me in the mornings, you're dying.
Yeah, I should like tape an ibuprofen to the bottom of the bottle, really.
Nice.
Why is this 40 sound like pill bottle? There's a pill bottle under here.
Like the worm and shit?
The worm is just a painkiller and a reminder to drink water.
It's a waterproof pill bottle inside, and then it says break glass in case emergency.
Speaking of which, that's kind of funny you bring that up. Like I was like looking up some news articles and shit. They actually have a new potential drug to help people sober up, or at least.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the fuck, something with hormones or something like that. I don't know, something called FGF21.
Oh, I've never heard of that. No, I thought you were gonna go with that hangover Alka-Seltzer.
No. It's an actual fucking thing. I guess they're testing it on mice right now. So there's drunk mice right now being tested.
Living the life.
You got the ones that are just drunk all the time with no fucking hormone injection, and then you have the ones that are like drunk and they say it doubles the time, or like it makes it twice as fast to sober up. So
their lab ends up having a homeless mice community.
Little mice at a little mouse bar and shit.
Man, the last thing I want is to sober up rapidly while I'm drinking. Like, you can kill a hangover, you got my interest.
Oh yeah.
All right, there we go. That makes sense to me, right? Just.
Yep.
So I'm glad I took that pill.
Yeah. Right.
Something like that'd be cool. But that's kind of funny you bring that up. We talked about hangover cures before. Last time, or like remedies, like like old historic family secrets and shit like that. There was a bunch we said. But do you know of any?
I mean, like, I've heard some crazy ones, but I also worked in academia for a while, and I talked to like a chemist, and he was just like, well, I think it's unethical to try to cure hangovers. It's meant to be a limiter, and I'm like, those are fighting words. Those are definitely fighting words.
That's good. What you talking about, Willis?
I'm not gonna give you the secret.
So you went to school for this?
How bad you want to get caught with a broke bottle, homie?
Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna go get a beer. I'll be back.
So other news. I don't know if you guys. Well, I don't know if you saw already, but like, the second move has been made. Right? We have wine being sold in grocery stores.
Oh,
I remember when I sent you when they were signing the petition for that to happen last year.
Well, I still remember when the beer was happening, right? Yeah. It was like, oh man, they're selling beer in the stores again. Yeah. Or finally, I guess. I'm from California, so in California, that's the way it was.
Yeah, they used to have a blue law. It's called Blue Law, and on Sundays they didn't have liquor stores. Mm-hmm. There was no. The only beer you could buy was at like 7-Eleven. The dog's over here, fuck.
Yeah, Dry County's pissed me off too.
He's like, all right, I got their attention.
Well, they used to sell 3.2 beer.
Yeah, 3.2 beer. So it was 3.2 alcohol. Mm-hmm. And I would say fucking drink 2 to make 1. But man, that beer would give me bad hangovers. Fucking your stomach would hurt.
See, we had moved from California to here, and I don't remember, man, 2003, 2 or something, 3, I can't remember. But we moved here, and my dad, I think he was feeling like a champ because, like, he picked up a 6-pack, and he's like, man, this beer is not really, man, it's the altitude, something,
the elevation out here.
I don't know, something's different. Like, and then he went to work, like, going, man, I don't know, maybe it's just I have a good, tolerance or something. Dude, he's up here now.
Yeah.
And he's like, I just drank a whole 6-pack. Nothing. And then all the the dudes over there just started laughing, like, oh yeah, if you want real booze, you gotta go to a liquor store.
Yeah.
We're like, oh wow, really interesting. Like in California, it's like, you just go to the store.
Yeah, the gas station, grocery store, Walmart.
You went to the liquor store to find specific shit, like you couldn't find at those places at reasonable prices. But yeah, so now wine is being sold in the store. I didn't really think too much about it besides it being the second step before we get to liquor.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I rarely buy wine. I buy wine like I don't even know. You guys ever drink a whole bottle of wine, like a big giant bottle?
I've chugged one.
I mean, like
hangovers hurt.
A bottle of wine is an alien thing. I'm more of a boxed wine.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
I got this. I still got that story. Remember fucking that one incident, the wine incident at Montbello? Like I remember I drank like a couple beers, went a couple shots, and then I went to like this macaroni grill or some like Italian place, and they were like, oh yeah, hey, you want some alcohol? I was like, yeah, sure, let me get a bottle of wine. Let me get some wine. They're like, well, we work off the honor system here, right? So you just draw a circle on this little mat on how many cups you have, and we'll charge you that much. I'm like, oh, sweet. And they just left it was like one of those big old bottles, and I was like, I drank the fucking whole thing, right? And I drank the whole fucking thing, went home, started drinking more, and the next day I woke up and my chick wasn't in the same bed with me. She was, and the whole bed was purple. And I was like, I was like, what the fuck? Oh, my head. I was like, oh, this hurts. And I went to get out of my bed, and my legs didn't work. I felt like Leonardo DiCaprio back in the movie.
The Ludes.
Because I went, and I started like army crawling to the middle, and there was my chick back then sleeping in the living room in Montbello, and she looked at me, and I went, help, and she looked at me, that's what you get. And I was like, what happened? She said eventually, like, we were sleeping. I kept making noises when I was sleeping. I kept going like, oh. And it sounded like gargling is what she said. And then she looked over.
She rolled you over.
She looked over and said it looked like a fountain. And it went purple. Puking up. And she had to like push me over. And I was like,
she saved your life.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense why the bed was purple now. I was like, well, why do we got a purple bed? I was like, I thought it was white.
Fucking macaroni grill.
Yeah, that was fucking.
God. That is so on brand. When I think cheap wine, like macaroni grill is the spot.
They were like, this is our house special. I'm like, ooh, house.
Oh yeah, that authentic Italian.
I love the picture.
That's right. Oh shit, that's funny. Another news though, man. Coors Light. We all know Coors for its delicious, crisp taste, but they're selling beer popsicles. Again.
Oh yeah, again.
Another company.
Round two.
Yeah, this is a different company though. I mean, I could swear somebody else was doing.
So Coors started it.
Nah, I think it was Michelob. No. I think it was some other. It was not Coors. Or was it Coors?
Because we had a podcast and it was
somebody
at least
else.
on the podcast it was Coors. And I was like, why would they even do that if they don't have alcohol?
And how much? I mean, well, I think these ones have alcohol.
Oh, okay.
It's a it's a grown-up snack, I guess.
Walk around.
But what's your demographic?
Does it say what company it is?
Coors.
There ain't no one that's that desperate to get drunk who has access to like climate control.
Yeah, you know.
Coors, and at the same time, Coors. You know, I mean, I guess I'll drink Coors, but it's Coors Light. But anyways, yeah, I don't know what's up with these beer popsicles, but apparently they're doing them for this basketball thing going on.
Oh, okay. So they're bringing them back again because last year they brought them out.
Mm-hmm.
So then it's gonna be a thing for them. And then I remember you told me the price, and I was like, "Fuck that."
That's right. It was pretty expensive. I was like, "Fuck that! I'll just freeze my own fucking popsicles."
Right? With real alcohol.
Yeah, I'll just fucking little old school tray and just pour the beer in there and just put it in there.
And a little toothpick.
Yep, there we go, a little toothpick. Look, I made a pop.
I mean, like, I get down with the banquet. I like
Banquet.
I like cheap beer, but like,
Yeah.
But like, if I was gonna do like a beer popsicle, I'd pick like a cider or something.
Yeah,
something that has some sweetness to its profile.
Versus like a fucking bitterish
Yeah.
fucking.
I think I might even do a wine popsicle.
Just licking it, going.
Then a fucking beer popsicle. You get pulled over. You've been drinking, nah.
Just these wino pops.
Wino pops.
Oh shit! Patent pen. That's a trademark. Yeah, nah, fuck. Fuck that shit. Another thing was ChatGPT. Yeah, we were kind of talking about. Hey, do you know what ChatGPT is? Right, it's new AI technology, right out there. People are using it to make beer now. You know, just unique recipes. That's so cool, right? And on the contrary to that, I was like going, "Oh, cool. What else are you making with it?" People are fucking also making crack with it.
Yeah,
too.
I was
Hell yeah!
They're making drugs. They're figuring out.
Praise hell, praise Dale.
They're also figuring, like, you know, so like I was reading this article about they were asking about, hey, how would you make that? How do you make this? How do you make this? And ChatGPT initially goes like, you know, refusing. I'm not going to tell you that, you know, and all secretive until you ask it in a different way, right? It's all about, you know, how you approach it. Then you ask, well, I'm a researcher, I'm a writer, I'm trying to, you know, investigate how to do this, and how would I do this and that. Oh, in that case, and then ChatGPT gives you the instructions on how to do it. And then the next thing they asked was, how would you smuggle it across the countries? Again, it was a hole in the system because it did actually give it up. So right now they refused for a request for comment, but still, you know, I thought that was pretty interesting. I was like, oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. It's almost like back in the day. Remember back when we were younger, man? We had that old thing, the Anarchist Cookbook. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
The guide to blowing your arms off.
You're like, I can smoke banana peels? I remember that. It was like in the 90s, man. It was
How to
like
get quarters out of a payphone, fucking.
Yeah, now we got, you know, new age. Now we have ChatGPT now.
Yeah.
Fucking, tell me this. That's pretty fucking cool now. It's back.
ChatGPT, help me up my copper theft game.
Oh shit,
man. But yeah, man, that's pretty much about it. I had for anything in the news. I don't know if you guys seen anything, but malt though. Let's talk about malt.
The old malt liquor.
What is we looked at this before because we never really paid attention because we make beer, right? You know, we try to make beer. Or at least we try to watch to make beer. But we were like, malt liquor. There's no hops in there.
No,
I didn't realize that.
It's
just malt. Mm-hmm. That's it. Malt liquor. And we're like, it's so simple. All these years, I went the whole life.
Because I heard that they could add like more sugars to the wort that they're using, and then that increases the alcohol, and that's why some of these malts are stronger too. That's from what I've heard.
You know, that rings a bell. Like, I feel like this knowledge is in my brain somewhere.
Yeah.
But every time I've read these articles, I've been drinking malt liquor.
Yeah.
So all right, let's go around the table. I mean, what malt liquor were you guys drinking? Like, let's talk about, like, you know, everyone drinks malt liquor, or usually most people, right? During teenage years.
Oh yeah.
That's like where it starts, right? And then you usually have a brand that you always go to. Oh, get me one of those.
Yep.
You know, well, what was yours, Drew?
Well, see, in Texas, like even the Mickey's, I remember they were like $1.50 back when I was in Texas. But sure, I was 15, 16 years old. But Magnum 40s, they were 69 cents. So we buy boxes of those and throw parties. So yeah, Magnum 40s, Mickey's, and that's where I saw the King Kobra had the clear. It was the clear glass 40 ounce. Mm-hmm. And the final stages of 40 drinking, I ended up with the Colt 45. Don't let the smooth taste fool you.
That's like the Billy D. Williams. The fucking Lando Calrissian, whatever, from Star Wars. That was the same guy, right?
Oh, no.
You're
which talking about Orlando from Evolution, the Make 7 Up Yours guy?
No, not him.
Oh, no.
The dude from Star Wars, the old Star Wars.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it him?
I've met that guy and I can't remember his name right now.
Yeah, in the commercials he had a mustache.
Yeah, it was Billy D. Williams.
Was it?
Yeah,
Dude,
he
that
was
dude-
a malt liquor spokesman. Yeah.
The dude from Colt 45.
That's funny.
What was your malt liquor, man? Drunk in teenage times.
Well, I mean, like growing up in Florida, like crazy thing that like most people don't realize is you can't buy 40s in Florida.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can't buy them in Alabama or Mississippi either. They sell you 32s.
Oh.
And like Old English is the most available one, but like when I started getting older, you just stopped seeing the malt liquor brands in the South. Like you would just buy like 32 ounces of High Life or something. But we found like the penny patch was the place to get malt liquor. Somehow they had 40 ounces, breaking all the laws for such a small payoff. But yeah, no, like once we found that spot, like you know, I was Mickey's ride or die.
Right.
Mickey's, that's right.
Nice, especially at a hard to get spot like
Oh, yeah.
I would enjoy malt liquor too growing up.
Oh yeah, no. Whenever I went to like Atlanta or New Orleans for a show, we'd like cross that state line immediately. I'm like, I need a 40.
Yeah. Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah.
That's
Those were good times. Yeah, mine was I was always between King Kobra and Mickey's. Always between the two. Mickey's I think always tasted better. I don't know. That was my shit. Until then I got older, right? And then I think Colt 45. You know, was actually not bad actually.
Yeah.
You know, I've had some nasty ass ones, right? I've had
Yeah.
the Evil Eye. Woo, that's
Evil Eye.
Side Pocket. The Ox is not bad actually. Schlitz.
Oh, the Schlitz. Yep,
Yeah,
the
Schlitz,
Blue Bull.
The Schlitz is not bad actually. And I wish we could find that better. But yeah, no.
I remember, I haven't seen it no more, but I don't know, they might make it still. The OEHG.
Oh yeah,
The high gravity?
High gravity, yeah.
Hell no.
It says HG 800.
I haven't seen that one in a long
I
time.
think they got rid of it, huh?
It's like 2008.
Good
Oh,
move.
and then back in the days too, they had a St. Ides 40 ounces.
St. Ides?
St. Ides. Yeah, put a picture up here if you can.
St. Ides.
And then St. Ides moved to the sweet drinks. I used to drink the blue one. It's
like
malt
a
liquor, but sweet drink. Yep, that's the one right there.
Oh, I ain't never seen that before.
St. Ides. Now, I know in California they make blunts and like weed products.
Gotcha.
But yeah, St. Ides was one of the other 40s.
Yeah, one thing I didn't like what they did with 40 was they did this plastic bottle shit.
Oh yeah, what happened?
Everything was going good with the glass. Oh, I think it just got violent. Right. I think that's what it was. It just got violent. You know, usually you make glass bottles and people like beat each other up with glass.
Yeah.
12 ounces right now, but we got 40-ounce glass.
Oh, they're
bottles.
hard.
You know, they're thick. You know, they're thick.
Oh yeah, that'll crack
You
you.
know, it'll hurt somebody, man. I mean, you'll get hurt either way, but I mean, I'm just saying, it's the Magnum versus the 9mm. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just it's the Magnum of glass bottles.
Oh
Yeah.
look, there's a sweet one right there.
That's disgusting.
That's like margarita mix.
Malt liquor sweet.
But nah, yeah, that's that. I did like how the Mickey's came out, and I appreciate that. Right, is
Hand grenades.
the small one? Yeah, the
Yeah,
hand
yeah.
grenades. Yeah.
With a little riddle on the cap.
Wide mouth too.
I solved most of those. Yeah, you just look at the little picture under the cap and what does that say?
That's right.
Most people just see it like, oh, just a picture. But no, like, no, it means something.
It's more than a picture. This riddle's
Drink
gonna-
another one.
This riddle will plague you for the next 3 years of your life.
Right.
Hey, let's start it off, man. Let's get some beer going here, dude.
All right.
You know, I figure we'll. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but let's start with Old English and King Kobra.
Oh yeah, let's go.
All right.
Gotta try to put my Mickey's bias to the side.
I guess
Yeah,
if y'all
right.
wanna, I guess we'll pour in and switch. It's 40 time. Cause
What time is it? 40 o'clock.
and this OE, by the way, to whoever's gonna listen, OE out of a plastic bottle.
Heresy.
King Kobra glass, a brown glass, and obviously Mickey's in the green glass. And Colt 45, they didn't have a 40 ounce, so I bought 2 tall cans.
See, I like that green glass because you can put any liquid in it and it looks like you're full
yeah.
of Mickey's. So I like using it as a water bottle.
Oh, okay.
So catch me at the art museum.
Yeah.
I'd probably go to the gym that way. Just that's funny. Oh yeah, that's why it smells like high school.
Oh yeah, I just took a whip. Not even holding it by my face.
Yeah, the sound is amplified.
Yeah, I can hear it.
It's not Rice Krispies.
Malt liquor sound like the big goddamn Langoliers.
The Langoliers. I love that shit. That movie.
See, that's what I was talking about. If you pour your beer in a McDonald's cup, it's gonna foam.
Oh no! Wait, what was that? What we were talking about? We were talking about hiding beer in a
The
car.
sucking, they call it back in the day.
That's how we
Oh yeah, back in the days, the sailors used to grab coconuts, dump out the juice, and put rum in it, and they called it sucking the monkey.
That's right. We talked about that. That's right. Sucking the monkey.
I got
Yeah, I may have just mixed my malt liquor. Let's see how that goes.
This is B.
YOLO!
This is B and A.
All right, I'm suck.
It smells exactly like this nose piercing I just got.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's malt liquor, you know, it's cheap,
Yeah.
high alcohol content, wants to be inoffensive,
Yeah, yeah.
so you can drink it all day.
And you could definitely taste like the alcohol in it.
Huh, really?
I taste some.
It tastes like cornflakes.
Yeah, I was gonna say it has some kind. I taste like a wheat or something in there, like a grain.
It tastes like, a cheap wheat beer is what I pick up
like a
from
wheat
it.
beer.
Yeah.
Huh.
Definitely the the immediate drink. It's watery already. Fucking. I don't know if I've heard a podcast reviewing malt liquor.
Pioneers, baby.
Yeah, that's right.
Wait a second.
Smells almost the same.
B tastes more like King Kobra to me.
Because it is King Kobra. Yep, that is King fucking Kobra.
Yeah.
B is so. Wait, so you're telling me what I just drank on the A was Old English?
Oh yeah.
Well, Old English is clearly better.
Yes, it is.
You know, I mean, like with King Kobra, like when I smell it, you can smell that bitterness to it,
Yeah.
and it has a more distinct profile. So like,
It has a kick, a different kick
Fuck,
to it.
man, it kind of lingers too.
OE seems more mellow.
yeah,
It does, and I thought it was like the other way around too for the longest time, my whole life.
But you know what I noticed? King Kobra stayed fizzy, and this one immediately is like just flat. OE went flat.
Hey, yeah, Cobra, fuck you. you know, Rob will come over here. He brings those over the 800s.
Oh yep.
And he always comes over with a bottle of orange juice too, though.
Yeah, the ghetto mimosa.
Mm-hmm. The ghetto mimosas, yeah.
I mean, like I know I'm gonna break some rules and piss off some listeners, but like I think that Mickey's is a superior brass monkey base.
Oh, okay.
Like hard take, but
I'm gonna have to try it.
yeah, I mean, I was gonna bring over a bottle of orange juice, and I got
Yeah.
held up at the end of my workday.
Yeah.
That's a benefit, right? I still missed my glass bottle, but
Yeah, the glass bottle. OE even tastes different in a can because sunlight affects the beer too.
yeah.
So if anybody drinks OE, try one out of the can.
Yeah, I mean, like on this round, King Kobra takes it for me, just because like
Yeah.
Old English is so inoffensive. It's like just drinking. It's like drinking stagnant water.
King Kobra, the more you drink it,
It's getting better.
yeah.
That first taste, though, it lingered. I was like,
Y'all ever had a craft beer called Third Shift?
Third shift, nah.
Man, you want to talk
sounds
about
familiar.
some shit that coats to your tongue and just leaves this terrible taste
Oh.
for like 30 minutes? Oh, it's bad.
Third shift.
Third Shift. They were giving it away for free at my old job.
Oh wow.
No, okay.
Everybody that couldn't go home, they're like, keep making the beer.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, like, it has a good initial flavor, but it like coats to your tongue, and it tastes like you just Huffed air duster, man.
Oh, man.
Speaking of air duster, just remember those days, right? The old duster days.
Yeah, I used to try to rap. I go, and then,
I was back in the apartment.
or I'll go, oh yeah.
Like,
But
hey,
your
man,
voice is like super
yeah.
deep.
He's like, you want to try something? Try this.
And then all of a sudden, oh fuck, I'm gonna pass out.
That's good times, man.
And then I can see what.
We had the headphones on too because we'd have that mix station I had, and
Yeah.
we were making beats back in the apartment and shit like that, and we put it on a loop, and we're just like, and we have the headphones. We're like, try this. Oh, and then you start trying to
start rapping.
a cycle. You sound like a robot.
Oh man. But I didn't go heavy with it like I used to.
Right? Yeah, you can only in moderation.
Why did? Well, it's not like I walked around with duster. It was just a thing. We were rapping.
You just walk around with duster in your back pocket. I know when I was younger, I used to walk around with gold paint in my back
Yeah,
pocket.
that's
Yep.
Next week, Mile High Liquor Club paint huffing episode. Which color is preferred?
We're gonna be like, we're
Hey,
gonna
brown
fight
bag.
gold paint versus starting fluid. Which one will take the cake,
Hey, and
Mr. Sacco or Mr. Bago?
what is the preferred method? Sock, paper bag, or plastic bag?
I like plastic bag.
You know, I had a friend the other day ask me, like, if you opened a gas station, what would you sell? And I'm like, glass roses, Brillo pads, and socks.
That's right.
That's where you gotta sell the 3 different markets.
Yep.
Keep your options open.
If this ain't a bad neighborhood, I'm gonna make it one.
Oh shit.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, no. Let me try them. I'm almost done here. I finished my Cobra. Yeah, that old E goes down quicker. Actually,
Yeah,
it's waterier.
the King Kobra is just a little more. That has that tartness. Let me see. Let me go back to this guy.
That's crazy, man. I think it didn't used to be. There's no way. I don't know. I'm still an unbeliever.
I know
could've
what's-
sworn
I know
old
what's going
English-
on.
It's the fucking plastic bottle. I fucking knew it.
It's a plastic bottle. I'm on board.
The fucking plastic bottle.
You know, there's this little bar in Louisville. It's really cool called the Mag Bar, and we have lots of like good underground music. I accidentally walked into a show for a band I love when I just happened to be passing through town. Cool little spot, but they also, you know, like lots of bars have their like beer and a shot special or something like that.
Yeah.
But for them, theirs is a beer and a hand grenade special.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's like, oh, I found the promised
Yeah,
land.
that's it.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I've never seen.
Like the green. You know, more beers need to fucking come out with the wide. I like wide
Oh, yeah.
mouth.
Yeah.
I want to feel like I'm drinking one of those little, you know, little juice barrels they give to kids.
Yeah.
But I'm getting
Exactly.
fucked up.
With the little straw.
I think that they had the little foil thing on top. I think that was the original wide mouth right there.
Totally was.
Yeah, they still make those.
All right, so Walt, it sounded like you were gonna go with
Cobra.
Yeah,
Cobra takes it for me.
Droop. What do you got?
OE.
Droop. I'm gonna go.
The 8-ball.
I'm going old E as well. It did B or
What I do appreciate about
Cobra. There we go.
I appreciate King Kobra because the fizz is still there.
In case someone wants a little bit more too. There's a little.
Oh, yeah. Top me up with that.
Take
Let me on that action.
it, man.
Got to get it off.
You know, I did that before. I went. Mm-hmm. I looked around and then I looked down. I was like, oh.
Yo, what's that punk band? I say punk loosely, but what's that band that has the old English song? The OLDEENGLIS.
Oh God!
Yeah, what's that band's name? Because like
Hold on.
I dislike that band so much that like King Kobra not having a song by that band adds points to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Alkaline Trio.
Ah, that band.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
not having a song about your beer by Alkaline Trio adds points to it for me. Like,
Yeah, that's definitely freaking. All right, man. Well, shit. Fuck yeah, man. I think we've concluded this one here. So we'll what we'll do is here we'll check out fucking. Actually, well, your band, Walt. Right?
hell yeah.
What
get ready. We're worse than the malt liquor.
are we playing here? The Great Equalizer.
So it was originated here in from Colorado, that the band.
Yeah, I mean, like, everyone in the band's from a different part of the country. Like, I'm from the Southeast. Like, I grew up in Florida and, like, New Orleans, that area, the Panhandle, or Gulf Coast. Then our bass player's from the Northeast. Mm-hmm. Our guitarist is, like, just from a couple towns up north of here. And then our drummer's from California. So, like, we're really... Everyone has, like, their own musical inspiration they bring into the project. And apparently... You know, when you mix a bunch of colors together, it just turns black. When you mix a bunch of styles together, it just becomes DRI.
Yeah.
You're gonna go to that show, man. I want to go to that show too.
I'm probably gonna be there. I mean, I was trying to talk to our like manager about getting onto that, but some of my bandmates gonna be out of town for that one. Which, you know, we're punks in our 30s. That happens. Yeah. I'll definitely be going to that show.
Yeah, no, I was definitely gonna go. We went and saw that last time, man. Last year. That was fucking sick.
Oh yeah, they still kill it. I've seen that so many times.
Man, they're so old too nowadays, right? It's just like big white beards and everything.
Yeah,
and they're fucking killing it, bro. I'm like, yeah, this is so cool. But they're coming with like fucking like so many other fucking good groups too.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be a good one. But yeah, fuck yeah. All right, man. Well, we'll talk about this more a bit here after it. So this is the Great Equalizer from American Overdose. Capital Tragedy. Alright, check it.
Straight away another day you're closer to the void. Self-destruction of production labor to exploit. Try to blow yourself back up, you're running out of time. But all the money in the world will buy your stolen life. Money spilled, wealth is false, and in the end we all will rot. But bust your ass, you will have the finest tombstone in the land. TGI have marked the passing of another week. Fight this call forever for a 2-day rough week. Consumerism's lost its chance by doing your place, while your boss treasures are and ride you to the bank. Money spilled, wealth is false, and in the end we all will rot. But bust your ass and you will have the finest tombstone in the land. Portfolio shines, so ride your 401k to the finish line. Get close! Annihilation awaits! Get close! You've already been replaced! You've won the losing race! Your existence is just a waste! Straight away another day you're closer to the void. Self-destruction of production labor to exploit. Try to pull yourself back up, you're running out of time. But all the money in the world will buy your stolen life. Money spilled, wealth is false, and in the end we all will rot. But bust your ass and you will have the finest tombstone in the land.
Alright, man. Fuck yeah, dude. That was American Overdose, the Great Equalizer from Capital Tragedy.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Come watch us play live. If you bring stolen copper to the show, I'll get you in for free.
Yeah, that's fucking sick. Yeah, no, fucking, it was good. So, like, yeah, man, how'd you guys meet? Because we know Jason, right? Jason, used to be, hanging out with us and shit back in the day. But, yeah, how'd you all meet? How'd you all get together, man? American Overdose.
So I used to play bass in a band way back in the day, like back in Florida, playing like doom metal and shit. I moved out here. I broke my hand in a fist fight. Couldn't really play bass anymore without, by the end of the set I was in pain. But I wanted to play music. I knew Tyler because him and I are both activists and we run in the same circles. And I joked about wanting to yell about how much I hate cops into a mic. He's like, come on, man. So like really I met everyone else through Tyler. And they went through a couple people before me apparently, like a lot of guys who just didn't click well, and I walked in, I'm like, yo, I wrote a song about destroying my liver, and they're like, you're in the band.
That was the one. Yeah, that was the one that I liked. I was like, yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah. It's either time to give my liver, or I can't remember the line.
It's time for my liver to learn its place.
There we go. Okay. It's cool, recording people and shit like that. Like, you get to hear the lyrics. Like, for example, in Certain Punishment, I jam with the guys all the fucking time, almost, right? And most of the time, until I started recording them, I never knew what the fuck Rob was saying. He was like, almost all the fucking bands, even Shared Torture, because it was like power violence. It was going 20 seconds, 10 seconds, done. And until we get to recording session, I'm like, all right, we're gonna do recording. We did repeat.
Oh, I know,
repeat.
I
And now
remember.
I'm really listening. I'm going, hey, wait, are you saying?
And I was like, oh, that's what's up. He said that. All right.
I mean, you know, I love your band.
Yeah.
And, like Certain Punishment, like, you know, for the listeners, I'm a music snob, and I'll say like Certain Punishment is the top of my list for Denver's local bands. You know, you got like your legends like Warthog and stuff, but
Oh God, I fucking love.
oh,
Warthog.
I fucking love Warthog.
my
But like
favorites.
Certain Punishment is a band that I dig. I will go out of my way to see their shows. And the other day, you know, I go to see a band, and like Tyler's, I'm in the front row watching, and I know the, you know, I'm like, he does the chorus, I'm like, yeah, no justice, no peace.
Sorry.
And then like he gets past the chorus and holds the mic to me. I'm like, what do you want from me, man?
You just fucking like mouth it.
Yeah, I was like, ah.
I had no idea what he was saying until the recording session. Even then, Droopy was like going like, you know, because he helped me with kind of like, you know, mixing it a little bit. And we're like going, oh, that's what he's saying this whole
Yeah.
time. Interesting.
I just played a show with this band, Helga Pataki. Dude, I mean, yeah, funny name, brought that
Fucking Hey
thunder.
Arnold.
Yeah. No, I played with them in this bowling alley north of the city, and like,
Wait, what's the name?
Helga Pataki.
Okay.
Like the
Helga.
fucking Hey Arnold girl.
Yeah,
the bully.
So fucking good, man. Such a good power violence band.
Oh, power violence, too.
Yeah.
Short little sets, huh? Yeah, that's fucking cool, man. But yeah, no, this is yeah. So you guys, I see. So it was you two that met, and then you branched out and found the bassist and the drummer.
Yeah, man, it works out because, like I said, you know, everyone had like our bass players from like that post-hardcore scene. Our drummers from that like California, just like street punk culture. Tyler's into a lot of that old punk, and then is into like that really underground like grindcore and stuff. Yeah. We all just bring our own thing, and it comes together into a good package.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, it was yeah, of course. I saw they had another album or another release.
Where is this on? Where can they listen into?
This is on Bandcamp.
Bandcamp.
But yeah, where else can
But
you
we're on
find this?
Spotify now.
All right.
I think we're on Tidal, Apple Music. Like we used the app that's function as a mystical property I don't quite comprehend that pushes us out to all the platforms.
Yeah.
So if you look up American Overdose, you should be able to find us.
You have to get like a distributor and shit.
Yeah,
You have to,
exactly.
distro
Yeah, I
code.
use Spotify myself, so yeah, I'll check it out tomorrow on the way to work.
Yeah,
This
Spotify's
was
probably
easy
the successful one.
for us because we're on this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
We're on Spotify.
Yep.
You know, but it was like so much more simpler than like doing the band, right? Because we just barely got on Spotify, barely.
Yeah.
We had to like get it. We're like, I guess we're gonna do this distro kit, or I can't remember what we ended up using and shit like that, and you know, to distribute and
Yeah,
all
I
the
think the
different
distro one's what
platforms
we
and
used
shit.
to.
And then no, but for this was like, you know, for fucking
For podcast?
yeah, for podcasts
Yeah,
it was Anchor.
.fm, anchor.fm.
And it like automatically just like pushed our shit, you know, free.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, like, that was it. We were like, oh shit, we're on Spotify. And
We're on YouTube.
And then with the YouTube I do manually. We have our own YouTube channel account, and I just push there. And
All right.
I like YouTube better just because I can, you know. Well, first of all, mainly because I'm biased because I have YouTube Premium.
Hey, there's a little.
Fuck Spotify.
I'm like, I've been using Spotify for years.
Yeah, I remember when I remember you having YouTube premium when Cobra Kai had just come out.
Yeah, no, man. But this shit, you know, sounded good, man. It came out great for a live recording.
Yeah, man, I dig it. Everyone who I've shown it to has dug it, so yeah.
Yeah, it was recorded here, and then I believe you guys took it off and mastered too.
Yeah, that was my partner, Alex Gore. She does amazing work. She's currently trying to build a portfolio, so hopefully we'll see her doing some, you know, professional production soon where she'll be up for hire to mix some of these albums. Hey, you know what? For me, like seeing it on Spotify was where I was like, "Oh shit,
This is real."
Yeah, this is real.
Hey, that's how I felt when I saw our podcast, because I did the logo for the podcast too.
Oh,
And
I love
was
that
like,
logo too.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
Once you see it on Spotify, it's like, oh shit.
We're on Spotify. We're on fucking YouTube. We got
It's like
stickers.
Hey, it's like fuck whoever hears this, and if they do hear it, thank you.
no, I mean, like I was driving back from Sulphur Springs with a friend of mine, and like this is a friend who was my old roommate who like moved out to Colorado and was like, "Yo, you're making terrible wages in Florida. You should move out here." we'll give you like a cheap room for a bit. Then when you get a local job, you can start paying the proper amount for like living in Denver. So it really helped me out, you know.
Yeah.
And really close friend of mine, as we were driving back, she's like, "Oh yeah, your band's on Spotify, right?" And you know, like I put it on. And I'm like, this person was like built to enjoy The Cure. This is not a fan of punk rock. So like, I know that Sam doesn't actually like my band, but she was like, "You did this. I'm proud of you." And I'm like, "That's as close as I'm gonna get to a compliment. I'll take it."
That's good, man. Hell yeah, dude. Well, shit, do that, man.
I smell something stinky.
I know what time it is.
Yeah, so we're shot 30 today is Jameson triple distilled Irish whiskey. And
Yeah, you have to say whiskey.
if you know, you know.
Whiskey. I like that little cute bottle. It's cute, man.
Well, it's cuter than the little cute shooter that I was gonna get. Salute.
Nice. I like your little mugs
I know
too.
what you could bring you a donkey.
375 milligrams.
I don't taste no potatoes in that one.
Nah, I don't.
Earlier, what did he say? He said taste something like.
How many
Potatoes.
does it
And,
take to kill an Irishman?
I don't know.
What was that?
It depends on how many it's in the bag and who's swinging it.
Yeah, you know what's funny about Scotch whiskey is Buchanan's is one of the most popular
The
Scotch
soccer?
whiskeys. No, it's Scotch, Irish Scotch whiskey.
Yeah, I know,
It's the
but-
most popular with the Mexicans.
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. As I say, it's very
The
popular with the
Bucanas.
Mexicans.
We
right?
call it Bucanas.
I picture it with like soccer.
It's not Buchanan's, it's Bucanas. Oh yeah, so they do. I mean, Mexico sponsors it.
Yeah, dude, big dude,
Billboards and
football goes hard with.
with Bucanas.
Yes.
No, Ireland around. Unless if they came to Mexico to play soccer.
I learned things from your podcast. Like now I know it's Bucanes, and now I say Tacate.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. All right, man. Well, let's get to the next malt liquors.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, see, they should even do it on the bottom of the 40s. The puzzles, or the riddles.
I know they do it like Mickey's does the hand grenades, and also PBR bottles has
I noticed
a
that
card.
too. Yep, the
Yeah.
cards. And I mean, for most part, all these malt liquors, the color.
All right, we're doing it like that, huh?
Oh, I was watching you the first time.
Well, I poured into one, and then I saw that you poured into all three over there, which are different letters over there. So now we have to go that side versus this side.
Wait, what do you mean?
Look
You
at
got a
your
BA
letters.
and something else.
I thought you were blinding me.
I was
and-
watching you. I was going, "Hey, man!" I poured in the one. And I looked over there. What are you pouring into? That's a B. I got a B over
But
here.
but you handed me the cups.
Hey, don't blame this shit on me.
See, I was thinking he didn't want me to see the letters.
Oh,
And me
because
poured
you
this
thought he
in
wanted you to be
the
That
blind.
three.
makes,
That's
all right,
two.
hey, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right. Not gonna knock it.
That's how brains work. They're different.
I guess so. All right. Shh.
I was like, all right, I'm pouring 3. He's pouring 3. I can't see those letters. Don't let the smooth taste fool you.
Is that from?
YOLO.
These McDonald's cups, they foam.
Yeah, but what do you? All right, compared to the drinks that we had earlier, what foamed more? I think these
I was
foamed
trying to
more.
I was trying to compare these, and I don't know. I think they all foam the same.
I think-
Because the one he had over there looked like a fucking frappuccino.
Well, I think the other. I don't know, man. I think it was the heavier the alcohol content.
think so?
It was heavier because these are taking a lot longer. The other ones when I poured them, they foam, sure, but they degressed quicker.
I think they're foaming the exact same.
Yeah, it looks mostly the same to me.
I did tell him, I was like, we're not gonna get a 40 of each for each. This podcast is gonna fucking gluck, gluck, gluck.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, so I guess the 40s are working right now, cause we're pouring them and we're reviewing it.
I mean, they like equal out to three
Yeah.
cups pretty good actually.
How full are your beers? To the top? To the rim? You got rim jobs over there? If so, give me that other Colt 45 so I can pour in here and tip off.
This Colt 45 right here.
Oh yeah.
Rim jobs by where I live. You get them for $5, they say.
Damn, my neighborhood. I'm about to move.
$5.
Colfax and Chambers, they say.
We neighbors already.
Dude, I saw someone. I saw some chick standing on the side of the street, dude, off 6th and fucking 25 or 225.
225, yeah.
And she did not look homeless whatsoever, like anything like that. She was actually a good-looking chick, and she was wearing the mask. And I meet my chick, and she was like smirking the whole time. Says, "We'll work for food," and we were like going, hey, "Wait a second, something's funny here, dude."
Sometimes you gotta look at their shoes. Like, oh no.
No, well, I was like, is this like a prostitution ring or something going on here? I was like, I don't know. I think there was a little more to it, but it seemed a little sneaky, and it seems like they found a way to defeat the system.
Hell yeah. Man, you know, like back in my hometown, they tried to pass this law to kick all the homeless people out of the downtown area. And I looked into this for a bit. I'm like, okay, you can legally be a busker in the city. So I gave all the homeless people kazoos.
Right. When I was a kid, I always wanted to be a busker. That was like my dream. I was like, I'm gonna be one of those one day.
No, I mean, it's, you know, my friend Larry lives here in town, and he plays sax as a busker. And
yeah.
It's good, man, because, like, you know, coming from the town we're from, it's like 400,000 people. So it's like a small city, big small town, somewhere in that range. And, like, I know, like, out here in Denver, he can actually make some money off of it. So it's good to be in the city.
Hell yeah.
Oh no, man! You know, like back in, you know, in the spicy summer, as we call it, you know, all these marches going on in Denver, and I'm like, you know, in these marches, and I yell out some anti-cop shit, and the guy next to me is like, "Hell yeah!" and like slaps my hand, and I have a handful of mushrooms.
Oh.
All right, what we doing first?
So that's the remember your letter.
All right, this came from across the table. Heard?
So this one came from across the table.
Droop, this one's across the table too. This is yours.
Oh wait, no, that one stayed over here.
Don't confuse me again.
Okay.
All right.
This is a Droop beer. This ain't.
I know left from right. See, look.
Calm down. It's all
I'm gonna
calm
go
down. It's all
boom.
calm down. Okay, it's okay.
Chaos is erupting in the studio.
Oh shit.
The malts are battling.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Shit. All right.
This guy got confused.
Right.
I know because this one's this one.
Wait. I already wrote it down though. So, all right, I'm good.
All right.
So we're starting off with Colt.
All right.
All right, is that my left beer or my right beer? Is that my Droop beer?
The one I gave you
Droop
was
to the Mickeys.
Actually, no. For you, I can tell you which one Colt. Walt is a Colt.
All right, let's go.
No, this is Colt.
No, but I gave you
Okay,
Mickey's.
do I have two A's? I have two A's.
God damn it, Drew.
But he knows what he got. I
No,
put
he has two A's.
I got a Droop beer and I got.
All right.
Hey,
So,
what did it say? Hey, hi, my name is Droop.
God damn it.
Hi, Droop. Come
So
on.
my Colt is gonna be on my right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, well, we talked about this in the beginning. It's like, hey, wait, you don't. And I was like, no, I can't see the.
I spent 4 years in college to get a philosophy degree to studying logic, and all up to this moment where I can deduce which beer is Colt 45.
That's right. Oh man.
Yeah.
The smell really doesn't change. I noticed on.
I noticed that too. Yeah, the smell doesn't change. It's just malt liquor.
Yeah, but this one, it's very old English, you know.
It very reminds me of that so much. Yeah. Except more watery. Maybe. Hold on.
I noticed that.
No, yeah, probably watery.
I noticed that about.
That's closest to fucking.
Hey, calm down, dog.
Threw it on the ground.
You like my liquor? We're gonna give you some in a minute.
He doesn't drink beer like Hercules did.
Ah.
Hercules was the drinker.
Which is pretty surprising. It was like I was thinking the aluminum like would make a big difference. Like, you know, a canned beer has this crispness to it.
Yeah, no.
I'm getting more of a King Kobra kind of vibe.
Wait, from the Colt
Wait, what?
45?
Back up.
That doesn't make sense.
That I don't know that there's a tartness to it. Hold on. It's just not fizzy, but the OE to me was like a flat, mellow taste. This has more of a. It might be the alcohol in the Colt 45.
To me, the Colt 45 tastes similar to the Old English.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me close this door because
Yeah, I can hear
the
it.
Aurora
Was
traffic
that the little
out
dog
there.
that came in?
Yeah.
That was bad.
She kicked that shit in like a Spartan.
They call her Bonita, which is like pretty, and I call
Yeah.
her fat because she barks at me when I get here.
Mis español es muy mal.
Muy mal.
I took Spanish in middle school, so
It's muy mal.
I know how to ask where the library is, and I'm currently memorizing the Disney monorail spiel.
La biblioteca.
Isn't
¿Dónde está la
that
biblioteca?
isn't that Encino Man?
Encino Man with Brendan Fraser, yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah, look, there goes Aurora. There goes Aurora.
That's what, you know, that's cool over here, right? You hear those all the time, right? You hear the cop sirens.
Yeah.
You're like, but you never see them when they're catching people fucking doing the racing. Racing is hardcore over here.
Yeah, they'll be doing the donuts over here at the university, and then one night you hear fucking just brrrr,
Hell yeah, man.
and it's like, holy shit.
Man, you know, my old neighborhood, like, I lived in this place called Brownsville. Like, I lived in a house that Ted Bundy, like, when he like, tried to break for it on foot and got taken out by police, he went down in my old backyard.
Damn.
Yeah, so I lived in this house in Brownsville and Pensacola, which is in, like, the section that used to be, like, people of color, you know, workers and the
That was
docks
out in
and stuff.
Florida?
Yeah,
Okay.
Pensacola. And we had this neighborhood. It was like it was like as hood as you got in Pensacola, right? Which it's you know kind of a low income city with a lot of middle class Navy people because they got an air base out there. But like we lived there for years in this like banana yellow house, like right up in the hood, and like I started seeing like developers coming out and like these middle income people, like you know tech people coming out. And I'm like, all right, man. Just so everyone in the household knows, there's a handgun in my side table. Now, if I'm away for more than 2 weeks for a show, you have to go into the backyard and just fire it into the ground every once in a while. Especially if someone's looking at a house.
Yeah. Keep them away.
That's funny.
We are the only white people in this neighborhood. I want to keep it that way.
That's
Do you
funny.
watch Step Brothers?
I do, but I don't want to see you referencing.
right. I was like,
Hello, neighbors. Oh, look, it's a helicopter again.
Drop the bass.
It gets heavy.
It does.
Yeah, that's crazy. I felt it. I was like, when I took my headphones off, I was going, oh shit, this is deep.
Yeah, it actually was like right over us.
people are talking outside. You see people are like, all right, cool. Turn the lights on and all right, back to normal. Turn the game on, fool.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I see all these news reports nowadays where it's like, a crime wave in Denver, killings every weekend. And I'm like, man, I spent my summers in New Orleans. I'm like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah. No, yeah, and
Yeah, it's funny.
I do think that, see, back in the 90s in Illinois and in Aurora, I think Aurora, Colorado, it's getting there.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, well, things are changing a little bit, but it used to be. It used to be like that. It used to be
it
like,
is a lot of youngsters though, like just random, like
well, you got a lot of out of towners too. Like,
Yeah.
so you got those cities coming in, right? You know, so because it used to be definitely like, you know, oh yeah, crime wave in Aurora, in Denver, Colorado. You're like going, that's cool, that's interesting. And then you're like, but now it's actually it's increasing.
yeah,
It is.
yeah.
It is increasing.
Now
But
what
you
they
think it's
do-
melting, right? You know,
Yeah.
everything's coming in.
And what is increasing, and they're trying to fix it now because they know that last year was fucked up. Your car might get jacked around here.
Yeah, no, that is
Colorado
a thing.
is like they got it for the nationwide fucking car.
You know what? You know
Not
what?
carjacking.
Yeah.
Your car gets stolen.
Yeah, but do you know where they
You
end
go
up?
to sleep, your car's gone.
Do
when
you know where
wake
they
up.
end up? Do you know where they end up? In Aurora, Colorado.
Yeah, no, they ain't just left on the side of the road.
I did see that on the news.
They're
actually.
in Aurora with 3 crackheads living in it. That is the cycle.
Brian, dude, fucking his ex had her car stolen 3 different times.
And they come and parked it out here.
Parked and on the side of the road, just left abandoned.
fucking-
This is the number one. Like when we first moved here, well,
I know this parts
it's
of
where
Denver.
it's where to dump the cars. So like I'm kind of like
Just dump it out there. Nobody will care.
Well, hold on. Well, I think you should do the numbers on how many cars get stolen in Aurora and found in Aurora.
Right.
I don't have to worry about shit. My car has never been stolen. It's
went-
everyone else.
they went- hey.
Because like this is the dumping ground. Like I'm already in the community.
They're like, hey, let's throw a party. Hey,
I'm like, hey, bro, you were just at my house last week. Fuck you.
let's go.
Man, like I got a little note in my glove box and it says like, I got Gap, dump it in a reservoir. Like,
That's what it is.
I mean, like there have been cars where like I ended up, upside down on a loan. And that's like I drive to the rough side of town, put the keys on the dash, leave the door open, and walk away. Like
Somebody's gonna pick that one.
somebody wants that stereo. Like
I'm gonna switch to this Mickey's here.
It'd be fucked up. Everybody just keeps walking by like, hey, leave that car alone.
That Colt was interesting. It was a little more watery than I thought.
yeah,
Mickey's does have. Hey, you know what? That's a kind of interesting. Okay, Mickey's is kind of like in the in between, or not the in between, but yeah, kind of actually.
Smells. It has a
has that
lighter smell from the Colt 45.
Well, but still, we drink it. It has
it has a high tone.
but it also has that So like King Kobra. King Kobra had that lingering taste at the on the throat. At the end, like that malt liquor, alcohol, straight alcohol, right? You taste, you're like, oh, ooh, and then it stayed for a while. It has it, but then, like, to me, it goes gone. Like, like you're like, oh shit, okay, it's drinkable.
Yeah, it has the little
have the
kick, but then now that we're actually like reviewing and tasting it, I think not as bad as the OE, but it has a little bit of that wheatness to it compared to the Colt 45.
They all got that sour wheat. You know, for me though, like I love Mickey's. Mickey's is my drink. And I walked into this thinking like when I got to Mickey's, it'd blow the rest out of the water. And like I gotta say, like the takeaway right now is like on occasion I'm gonna be feeling some King Kobra.
Right.
Like
See, that's the beauty of the podcast. Is like
Me
drinking.
personally, I'm surprised I'm like liking Old English right now.
The only difference out of these is that one went flat fast.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, man,
it did.
OE goes flat so
it did.
fast.
I did I noticed that. But Colt 45 and Old English
was really
were like
mellow.
more similar. Actually, I would have saw those two fight against each other versus
It's like
Mickey's and King Kobra.
it's like these guys are the kickback OGs right there.
They
Like,
were more
just chill.
mellow, actually.
Just chill.
I think the brass monkey tradition may have come from the fact that OE goes flat so fast.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that wouldn't be surprising to me.
That makes sense,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. I mean, when we do this German beer episode, if you want me on for that, I'll surprise you with a brass monkey. It's gonna come straight out of left field, but
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, which one are you going with, Drew? Which one's your... so between Colt 45 or Mickey's?
It's crazy. Because like I said, when we started, the Colt 45 was the last 40 that we were drinking back in the day. But see, I like the Mickey's.
Mm-hmm. Mickey's is
I'm
always
going
been
with the
good.
Mickey's.
Mickey's has been trustworthy. Mm-hmm. Well, it always has been, but... All right, so let's talk about what would you rival against Mickey's?
If Mickey's has a competition for me, is the OE.
No, not just these beers we have here now.
Oh, I see. But they're malt liquor, so I can't really.
Because right now, I think Mickey's right now, the 4 beers we just had, I feel like Mickey's is probably in its own league, maybe.
Yeah. Yep.
yeah.
So what would you rival against it? Going, ooh, hey, that's good malt liquor. You know, like hey, that's arguable.
I mean,
I would say maybe the Ox one. I like Schlitz.
The Schlitz.
Schlitz is good.
Man, like, so coming from where I'm from, I haven't tried some of the more obscure malt liquors like you're talking about, so I can't really speak to that. But like, I've been to so many like fancy breweries that are like, oh, we have our malt liquor here, and I've never tried one of those breweries malt liquors that holds a candle to a Mickey's.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know,
they know their craft, know it well.
Because I brought the 4 that. I mean, these are the 4,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I thought Colt 45 would hold up against it.
And actually, King Kobra to me, like, it could step aside. It'll be the Colt 45 OE or the Mickey's. I know King Kobra is part of the, like you said, 211. If it showed up, man, take that shit out of here.
It's still reserved to fuck off. But I'm kind of on the opposite end of that though. Like for me, it's like I love Mickey's, and I mean King Kobra actually might be the lead for me. Yeah. But I have some brand bias. I've just drank Mickey's for so long.
So you know what I mean? You like King Kobra better than You really?
So like malt liquors all kind of have that same flavor profile, and like I want to say Anaconda because I've been watching fucking that
Ice Cube and shit.
The Anaconda malt liquor gives you Little Richard. But no, I like the King Kobra. It actually has a flavor palette that like challenges me to some regard. It's not just flows down the throat. It has something that I want to pick up and like investigate and study. But I mean, Mickey's is my mainstay, so I don't know how much my bias is playing a role here, but I liked King Kobra a lot more than I thought I would.
Yeah.
Like when I'm actually analyzing it.
Like,
it's funny. I used to like
now, like sometimes if let's say you get bored one day, like, man, fuck, I don't want to get Mickey's today. Now, like you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna get a King Kobra.
Yeah,
to me, as a younger kid,
man,
I used to give it to King Kobra was my go-to. That was my thing. That was like King Kobra all the way, and then Mickey's.
Yep.
And then probably Old English Colt 45, but still King Kobra. I grew up on King Kobra. My mom drank King Kobra. That's what we drank. And then Mickey's too,
Colt 45. Colt 45 tastes like when I have a house show and I wake up the next morning and grab a random half full beer to drink in the shower as I'm walking through the house.
The shower beer.
I love shower beer, all right? Let's not knock that.
But I'm talking about a flat, stale beer that got left by someone else last night.
That's disgusting.
Might have a cigarette.
You're drinking a beer with a cigarette in it?
We ain't got a worm, we got a cigarette butt.
It's horrible, too. When it touches your lip, go,
no. Like I went over to Nola Voodoo Tavern because I'm from the South. My family's Cajun, and they had a crawfish boil. I'm like, hell yeah! And so we're throwing down, tearing them bugs up, sucking some heads, and then like I grab a beer that's sitting right next to my beer. Didn't realize I swapped them out, and I'm like talking to a friend. I take a drink. And I stare at my friend. I don't know what he's talking about. Suddenly I'm like, yeah, I just swallowed a cigarette butt.
All right. So it sounds like okay, cool. Who's liking Colt over Mickey's?
I mean, like, shout out to that Afro Man song, but like, it ain't gonna make my rankings.
Yeah, nah, I'm on the Mickey side.
But also, like with malt liquor, we're not talking about a huge like range in quality.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I wouldn't drink Colt 45, but like Mickey's inches ahead.
Hot ass summer day, you got a Colt 40.
You gonna drink it?
Yeah, if it's Mickey's Colt 45.
Well, I think it should have been done differently, right? Because again, like having all 4 like just changed my mind on everything.
Yeah. Like
I feel like Cobra probably should have went against Mickey's, and Colt should have won. We Colt and Old English.
Yeah. OE is close to Colt 45.
Yeah, it is.
And Mickey's is closer.
That's what I felt
on the King Kobra.
That's what I felt, man. I felt 100% like that. I was going, whoa, shit. This
is why we're doing this.
And we end up with these 2 brackets of like, do you want a smooth malt liquor? Well, then you're looking at your Colt 45s and Old English. Do you want a flavor that has some mainstay, like some presence?
A little more.
Then you're gonna go with your Mickey's and yourKing Kobra.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
And I did notice about King Kobra. It kept the fizz the whole time. Like, but that's what I was telling you. Like, I used to drink the King Kobra because it was the closest to the lager. like to Budweiser.
That's what I thought too. But like, yeah, it's
Which my profile, I like lagers. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like ales and I don't like hop heavy drinks.
Okay.
So like, for me, that lager profile is something
Yeah.
I look for in drinks. So
Yeah.
it makes sense that King Kobra really appeals.
If I buy a tall can, is Ice House. I don't know
Bruh,
why.
we are on other ends of the spectrum. I am like
Budweiser-
PBR is mine.
But see, like, since I was young, Ice House, I don't know.
I mean, it sounds like. I mean, we learned some shit though. You know, I learned something at least. I gotta piss pretty bad.
All right,
Go
Mal,
ahead.
look at me doing that. Is it still running?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, well, no,
Okay, yeah, well, let's talk shit about that guy. No, but you know, like going to like punk shows and like a lot of house shows in Pensacola, because we had one venue which Handlebar, cut my teeth at it, loved that bar, but like it shut down for a bit because the owner didn't know how to run it, and it all became house shows. And like you roll up and you have a case of beer, you throw it in the fridge.
Yeah.
Someone else is gonna grab your beers, but also there'll be a new case in there.
Yeah.
And you go to grab one.
Yeah,
It's
because
communal.
there's always going to be somebody like, hey, fuck that, I'm going to take 2 of these.
Yeah,
And
right.
then somebody else took 2 of yours, or if there was any left.
Yeah, man, like I'm a fat dude with a lot of pockets.
Yeah.
So like the first time, a couple times I went to like these house shows, I'd just be, you know, you push me the right way and a PBR pops out in a random direction.
Yeah.
But like
Oh God, it hurts.
the Malt Liquor episode,
It hurts.
He's
I'm
like,
sure it'll hit me at some point. But yeah, man, like back in those days, it's just like there's a point in my life where I'd walk into a house show like that and try to guard my beers, and then finally I'm like, nah, it's like we just give and take.
yeah, and at the end of the day, to me, it comes to your whole, I don't know if you call it like your morals, like you go to a homie's house and you bring a 12-pack, and everybody's drinking, like, you're not be like, hey, can I get those last 6 beers that I brought in? Like, nah, just go home.
Just leave
Just go home.
Nah,
You know?
Yeah, if I bring some beers over to a homie's house, then
Yeah, 'cause-
they stay in.
Because at the end of the day, I think it bows down to that. Like,
I'm gonna be stealing beers from you later. homie.
hey, that fool brought a 12-pack, and he took this fucking last 6-pack. Like, fuck that.
I mean, like, if I leave half a 30 rack at your house, I'm gonna clean you out later.
Yeah. Yeah. You come over for a situation, you bring the beer, and
Yeah, that's the rules, man.
because you're it's kind of like showing up with sodas and chips. You go to a barbecue, you know, you're gonna eat tacos and drink
Now,
beer,
have you ever met people?
and then you take.
have you ever met the people that take it?
Like, I was just telling them, when you were out there, I was like, man, my little brother used to be like, man, fuck that, I bought some of that beer. And he would, he'd be putting them in his pockets. And just like, nah, just leave them alone.
But you know,
We'll go get some more.
see, back in the 90s or early 2000s, they used to call that scandalous.
Man, you know it's funny because like every scene knows who's doing it, and it's like if you're cool enough for us to let it slide, then it's whatever.
Oh, man.
This is Mickey's.
I'm drinking.
This is Mickey's.
Shit, I just poured me this OE because...
I saw that. I was watching. Go ahead. In fact, mix them.
I mean, pour whatever you got. I'm still hanging out. I'm enjoying the conversation.
Is there something in
Oh
there?
shit, we got some. Oh hell yeah, let's
There
go.
you go, man.
Yeah.
Skirt.
I gotta make my way in eventually, but no, yeah, you guys are. Yeah, this has been good, man.
Yeah,
this
I
been
enjoyed
this been
this.
great time, man. The name Capital Tragedy. You know,
That's actually our bass player, because like for me, I write these like work in progress names to the songs that usually just like reflect what the first thought that leads to the song's creation is. So like in our practice space, it's like, yo, we playing that one about copper theft? Yeah, we're playing the copper theft song. Okay, we're playing that one about dying, let's play the dying song. And then like we like prowl the lyrics and try to find a thematic central theme that we can give a name to the song through. And then the album title, the EP title comes along, and we're all tossing out stuff, and, you know, Capital Tragedy. That's a lyric from Property, our last track, which we should probably end on. And, you know, I don't want to go very political on your podcast, which is about drinking, but, you know, it really it epitomizes our background as musicians, because most of us have a leftist orientation, and our drummer, who does really good work, is an addiction counselor who sees kind of the victims of this society we live in, who are like push of desperation and turn to substance.
Yeah, it's funny, and totally, right? Because
we're not gonna
we're
not gonna judge,
right? That's 100%. We don't judge it,
artist.
right? But it's kind of it's very comforting, right? Because again, look at me, right? I come from I got a giant IE in my fucking shoulder here, dude. I'm a fucking hate that shit. But we live in this world, but still, property. It's kind of funny because I remember you had written the chorus when you were recording on a whiteboard.
Yeah.
Later on, I put that whiteboard. It just stood there, and Certain Punishment came, and they were like,
"Oh, so that happened here while we were recording it?"
Yeah, and they were like, "Hey, what the hell does that say?" And everyone was going, "What the hell's that?" And I kept blaming Rob, and I was like, "I don't know. Rob put that there."
Nobody forgot.
And he was like, Rob's like, "No, I did." I was like, "Yeah, you fucking did, dude. You fucking those are your lyrics somewhere." And then one day, and as I was like listening to like the recording, I was going, I was going, "Oh shit! Oh."
American Overdose.
Suddenly, I feel bad. My bad. So, anyways, yeah, man. Hey, if you guys haven't heard or haven't fucking clicked on yet, American Overdose, give them a check out, man. They're
on Spotify now.
Spotify.
Anyways, search it up and but yeah, check them out. American Overdose, Denver, Colorado, man. Punk scene, great. Book them. Check them out.
Shit.
Check out the album, man. Capital Tragedy.
Thank you for stopping down for the fucking podcast.
100%. Capital Tragedy.
Come by, watch our show, bring Stolen Copper, get in free. Also see Certain Punishment, one of Denver's best bands. Also want to give a shout out to Fiends, who always support in the very front of the crowd at our shows. Love all those bands. Support the whole scene.
Yes, sir.
Fuck yeah, man. And yeah, thank you, man. Thank you for being on the show, dude.
I enjoyed this.
This was fun.
Really
This was fun. We malted off.
Yes, this was the battle of the malts.
Still down to come back and be the pronunciation guy for a German beer
I'm
episode.
down. Hey, you should come back, man. This was fun. This was fun,
Where
man.
we at the Mile High?
Hey, yeah, man.
Mile
Liquor
Hour.
Hour. Fucking peace.
Shining city on a hill. Fresh real estate, no concessions for the poor. Pay to play, landed lords, prosperity. Move in today, clinging fiercely to the positivity. Praise the HOA. I've got bills for you to pay. So bend your knee, you rent or slave. Brand new postage, historic property. Don't delay, or at least they were. Now block the concrete, we'll pave the way. A place where you can build your American dream. You'll kill the king as soon as we chase out these minorities. Praise the HOA. I've got bills for you to pay. So bend your knee, you rent or slave. Got bills for you to pay. So bend your knee, you rent or slave. I've got bills for you to pay. So bend your knee, you rent or slave. Brand new postage, historic properties. Don't delay, or at least they were. Now block the concrete, we'll pave the way. A place where you can build your American dream. You'll kill the king as soon as we chase out the minority.